truth. And may praise the Governor Peter Mbah more ofuma. Peter Mbah currently had a more ofuma. How many days can Peter Mbah spend in Enugu State? Ask yourself, and where run Enugu State in the last 2 months? Governor Peter Mbah by APC. Nobody cares about that. Governor Peter Mbah, you are present. You are, in fact, you are a representative of Igbo. Enugu is the capital of Igbo land. Have you sat to ask yourself, what about 20th of November? What if they sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to death by hanging, Chukwekwena, or by firing squad, Chukwekwena, or life imprisonment? What are we going to do? Igemeko election na 2027. Iyero na emeko no niile. Governor of Enugu State, Governor of Anambra State, Hope Uzodimma, Alex Oti, Ogbonnia Ifuru. All of you should cover your faces with shame. Arambo Okwuluora ndi Babuna magwara unu eziokwu. Chineke worondom. I fear no human being. So onye na-atụ egwu bụ ekekere ụwa. Oliver Lukoku si na onye nwanne ya nọ n'ụzọ. N'ụra ada atụ ya. N'ihe oriri ada agụ ya. O si na eme nwata ka emere ibi ya obi dị ya mma. With all due respect, I'm going to mention names. Asari Dokubo, Government Tompolo, His Royal Majesty Ateketom, Amayanabo for Kereka. Somebody like Sunday Iboho, with all due respect, Amayanabo for Kereka. Igwe no Kereka Ateketom. Nde nwego similar issues with federal government of Nigeria. Their people went to federal government and negotiated. Nobody in Igbo land want to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody want to talk about the court judgment he obtained. Nobody want to talk about the compensation. Everybody want re-election. Governor Soludo, if you like, you govern Anambra for 50 years. One day, nature is going to retire you. Governor Peter Mbah, if you like, rule Enugu State for 50 years. Nature is going to retire you. And I tell you people one thing. One day, Igbo youths are going to rise against all of you. All of you are selfish. Governor Peter Mbah, you connected to the center. You connected to APC. What are the dividends? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was called in Enugu, I think in 2019. When Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi was there. They told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to drop Biafra and make demands. He said, okay, before the conversation, make Onitsha a seaport, a proper seaport. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, make Iguacha a seaport, a proper seaport. Construct second Niger bridge. Make Enugu airport, an international airport. Is this too much to ask? Onye obuna no na Enugu mana Peter Mbah birozi na Enugu. I love Peter Mbah so much, mana dem atu ya egwu. Any den toro mmadu ibe m egwu Chineke were ndom. As na federal government nye our governor of Enugu State contract. EJ rehabilitate all the police facilities in Nigeria. Governor of Enugu State is now moving with presidential air force. Governor of Enugu State. Is it not high time to take 1 minute and say, Mr. President, my people, Igbo people are clamoring. They are demanding. They want the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is it too much? And I'm Enugu. When if I'm Enugu now? As of 6 months ago, Enugu, one of the fastest rising city or state in Africa. Everything is on hold. Because our governor moved to APC. And we were told that if you go to APC, everything is going to be easy. Governor Peter Mbah, but where is your conscience? People of Enugu are lamenting. People are complaining. Soludo na Agboegwu, a professor without dignity, a professor without integrity, a professor without shame. Governor Soludo doesn't behave like a professor. On about sin and madu nwe professor, onwe no stays, onwe composure, or man how to talk. Governor Soludo of almighty Anambra State is turning to a stand-up comedian. Alex Oti, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by the virtue of state and origin, is from Abia State. Governor Hope Uzodimma, Abia ni Imo bụ fiye, anyị niile bụ ndị Igbo. Before 1970, in fact, as at 1976, there were only two Igbo states, Anambra or Enugu. Anambra and Imo. Enugu and Abia were created in 1991. Ebonyi in 1996. Atuoma Nnamdi Kanu, what are we going to do? Juo Nwegi, Kebe Sunday Igbo Hono, Kebe Igwe Ate Kamba Warrior no Igwe. Amayanaba for Krika. They had similar cases with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their people came. Sometimes, so about the personality. It's about pride. It's about identity. It's about the people. Every day, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na court. Emeya caricature. Oyiro Fuakwa. For how many years? Our governor in Enugu is flying a presidential jet. Our governor in Enugu is dining with the president, commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Our governor in Enugu is more concerned about the election in 2027. If you win election in 2027, it's remaining 4 years. Before you close your eyes and open it, 4 years will elapse. You are no longer the governor of Enugu State. With all due respect, Mr. Governor. Every day, no na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nwoke, obugodi no nwe ojo me. Let's assume no nwe ojo me. In 1982, Stephen Edumude, Chubo Kadigbo, Oliver the Coke, Dan Ubajaka, Siani Lodibe, Ekene Ndowa, Deputy Governor of Anambra State. Roy Umeni, my deputy governor of Anambra State then. Alan Sekueme, Oliver the Coke Kunebe, Ndini Nachi Nigeria. Ekene Diruno, Nuna Megu Nukwara Inankwa. Alahaji Galadima, Osi Ekene Derea. President Shao Shagari, Akenachi Nigeria, Ekene Derea. Who is going to be man enough to approach President of Nigeria and talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Governor Hope Uzodimma, Governor Peter Mbah, shaman all of you.